Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Yes, look, I'm doing my own nails. I know, it's a shocker. I'm going to apologise in advance because I've got the kids at home. It's the 6 weeks holiday and you will probably hear them shouting. But you hear that in most of my videos, so it's really not anything different. Yeah, I decided I was going to do some holiday nails. So I am desperate for an infill. So because there is nothing on my nails, bless them, these nails, I didn't even buff over them after I did them last time. They didn't get top coated. They got nothing. I literally slapped it on and that was it. So not too badly, but suffice to say, I don't actually need to do a lot with them now when I'm coming to infill because, yeah, there's not a lot going on. So all I've done is I've taken down the length and I've taken them a lot shorter because I'm busy doing crafty things, so it's just easier when they're shorter. I am obviously blending in where it's grown out. I'm making sure I etch my nail plate. I am buffing over all the rest of the nail. I'm taking down any thickness because I have shortened them, then obviously it's thicker at the end, which is why I am just taking that down. So I've already taken the length down and I've already kind of pulled them in a little bit just to give them a bit more of a coffin shape. And I'm just using a 180 grit file to do this part. Now, after I've infilled them, I will use a 240 grit over the top just to buff over. Basically, that's all we're doing is just making sure there's no lumpy bumpies in there. But yeah, you do not need a hard file for this. It's like butter, this stuff. It is brilliant to work with. It is very quick and very easy. I do enjoy it in terms of the fact that I can slap it on quickly, especially for myself when I just don't have time to mess around. I don't enjoy it as much as acrylic because acrylic, you have got so much more versatility in the designs that you can do. I am an acrylic girl at heart. It just isn't going to happen. Oh, look, I've got a hand cramp there. I hate doing the pinkies. I don't know why, but I always end up, in weird positions, hand positions, and I end up getting cramp. Trying to do me pinkies. See, there we go. This is obviously sped up. I don't fire like a demon because, it's boring when it's doing my own nails because I can only do one hand at a time. So I thought I'd make a quick and simple one, and I'm showing you all of it. I did not do any cuticle prep. Why? Because my cuticles really don't actually grow a lot, and I didn't particularly need it. So just going to brush over and just double check that everything is how I want it, and just go over again if I can see any more shiny bits before I come in to infill. I'm not digging in, my file is flat whilst I do that. And then we're just going to do our usual. We are going to dehydrate. We are going to put some acid-free primer from Pro Bond on these nails, and then we're going to come along and we're just going to infill. I don't know why, but I find infilling on me so much easier than I do on other people. Megan's nails tend to be fine actually, but Emma's nails, it always runs. It's not easy to infill her nails, so I mean a harder gel is better because she's got quite flat nails. It doesn't stay so much where I put them. And I don't know if it's because she's got flat nails or... Because you'd think the curved nails would be harder for it to stay where it is. I don't know, but there's just something about her nails that it always, on one side, it's always running away. And so I have to kind of do one nail at a time now, rather than... For me, I can do a couple of nails. Okay, so we are using the rubber base coat. I love this stuff. It's brilliant. And we're going to cure that in the lamp for 60 seconds. Oh, the joys of kids and Fortnite. But the weather's crappy. I mean, the weather has been crappy for, you know, the whole of the summer, really, at the moment. I was on holiday last week and it rained for 90% of it, that we gave up after a few days and just came home because it just wasn't fun. We tried to, you know, make it as fun as we could and do different stuff. But do you know what? It starts to get really expensive when you've got to keep trying to find stuff to do inside. And the prices of stuff are just shocking. It really is. It wasn't too bad where we went, you know. They were still decent, you know, they were decent prices. But some things you're just like, what am I paying for exactly? So I'm not going to start moaning about that. So what I do is I kind of blob it into the middle bit where the apex is. And I kind of wiggle it, if you see. I kind of wiggle it into the cuticle area because we don't want it to flood the cuticle area. So I make sure the ball's on there. So you see, I dab to make sure that the majority of it is in that apex bit. And then I kind of work it round to the sides, and I make sure I take a lot off the tip because we don't want to fill the tip. That's not required. See, look at that. Beautiful. Piece of cake. I can only do 2 nails at a time, and so I'll go and cure them. I am curing for 60 seconds. And then I'll do the next 2 nails, and obviously I do my thumbs separately. See, look, I'm doing a little finger dance whilst we wait. What am I drinking there? I think I'm drinking Coke. Oh, no, I was drinking Pepsi with port in it. My husband introduced me to this drink. So, yeah, you put a bit of port, top it up with Pepsi Max, and it tastes like you're drinking an alcoholic Dr. Pepper. And it's brilliant. I really like it. So, yeah, I was in the full-on holiday spirit. Originally, I was just like, yeah, I'm just going to whack some stuff on it. And then I was like, oh, do you know what? No, I want holiday nails. It's not fair. I want holiday nails. So I did, and I thought, do you know what I really want? Mandulas? I don't know how you pronounce it. And I thought, oh, I want kind of like, I want a funky stamping effect. So I decided, you know what? Sharpie stamping. I have not done it for forever. I desperately need some more white stamping polish. But that'll have to wait because, yeah, I've just come back off holiday. I've spent too much money on wool, so there is, and obviously holiday stuff. I didn't just spend the whole time buying wool. So, right, take the tacky layer off. Down to the 240 grit. Look at that, I even gave little instructions. Just buffing over very gently. I know it doesn't look like it, but again, it's been sped up. And just making sure that it's all nice and even, no bulk at the sides. And then we're going to do some funky. Yeah, so we're going to do some Sharpie stamping because it's fun. I haven't done it for forever. And I was like, yay, let's go for it. Kind of running out of things to say. I know it's been forever since I've done a voiceover. But for my nails, there was no way in hell I was trying to talk to you whilst doing my nails. Also, the shouting that went on in this video. Because as we know, the minute I sit down and try and do my nails, I get interrupted. Which, yeah, it's why I'm just not producing a lot of nail videos at the moment. You know, I do obviously nails on people, but I'm not getting around to actually doing any of the stuff that I want to do, which is very irritating. But I'd sooner not do it and not get really, really racked off that I am constantly being interrupted and it's messing up and, you know, all of that lot. I'd sooner just wait until I actually have time to do it. I've got another few days off coming up towards the end of the school holidays. I'm hoping that my hubby will take the children away out for the day somewhere. And yeah, I might be able to do something, but I'm not going to hold my breath because, you know, the joys of life. Right, Sharpies. So It's just super easy. Super, super easy. So usual, we're going to clean over our stamping plate with some acetone. I'm using the Clear Jelly stamper. And these are the Bruty stamping plates. And then what we do is we literally get the Sharpies and just colour over the top. And then we use the white polish over the top of the Sharpies. And so then you get some white, you get different colours. It was funky. It's a shame that the purple didn't come out as much. But never mind. Yeah, for some reason it did go... Normally, you see, I've got a lot of stamping polish, so you can just pick up a blob, whack it on. But because I'm running out, I'm having to spread it a bit more, so it didn't quite work as I'd hoped. Well, it did on the nail. It looks fine, but I would have liked more white bits and more different, which didn't happen because it... Yeah. So it did the job. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, the pink, it kind of becomes a little bit non-existent. You see what I mean? I'm literally scraping the barrel here. But it's like, oh, I'll be fine. It'll work. It'll be fine. Yay! See? Beautiful. When it came to my other hand, I got disturbed in the middle of it. So I've ended up with different stamping on my other hand. Yay. But hey ho, at least I've got something that resembles a pretty set and it's nice and summery. So yeah, we're just going to do it again. Obviously clean your brush off before you put it back in your stamping polish, otherwise you will contaminate your whole polish. And it still looks awesome. It's still cool. I'm still happy. And then all we're going to do for the other nails is we're just going to whack some purple polish on them. That has got a lovely glittery shine in it. So yeah, they look all sparkly. Yay! There we go. That's what we're going to use. One of the Savland polishes. And that's what we're going to put on the other nails. I did come in and I think I put matte top coat on it first just to see what it was like. I didn't like the matte top coat, so they've gone glossy because it was no. I no like. There we go. Whack those in. Yeah, so I put... Oh, that's me putting some base coat over the stamping. Because, again, we want to protect the stamping. So I always base coat them before I will top coat them. Yeah, okie. So whack that in the lamp. Give that a cure. And then we'll just do another coat on the purple and then we'll come into top coat. And then, yeah, basically that's it for today. Nice, simple, summery, funky set on me. Yay! Thanks very much for watching. I will catch you in the next one. Bye!